Warning, you are about to enter the BGP suite. No thongs, no boy shorts, no thigh highs, no commandos are permissible. BGP, big girl panties only. So pull up to woman up. And no, please don't leave with your panties in a bunch.
Hello, welcome to BGP. Today, we have a topic that we are going to be discussing about appropriate and inappropriate DMing. What is DMing? Direct messenger? Is that what it's called? Sure. Okay, so direct messenger. And you know what? I've had this conversation with coworkers and friends and stuff, especially those that are in the single world, about some of the things that are coming through DMs. Mm. Some of it is just disgusting. Mm. And I know there was a period of time that I posted a lot of pictures of myself. It was a long time ago. Oh. A long time ago. Not presently? Not today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I have a 1 or 2 picture minimum daily. Oh. Yeah, I've reduced. So sometimes that can draw some attention, that unwanted attention, and people may...
Or wanted attention.
That too. But most of the time, I am finding that some of the stuff that would come through DMs can just be totally inappropriate. Now, there's some stuff that is nice and things that some guys can come at you a different, they come at a different angle. But for the most part, some of the things that I found a little strange, and you tell me if you guys find it strange, I don't like it if somebody calls me through Messenger. Ooh. That's a no-no, and that's a quick block. Mm-hmm. So, fellas, listen up. So you might hear some of these ladies tell you some of the things you might want to do a little different when you try to reach out to someone through social media. So, calling. How do you guys feel about that? Calling through Messenger.
You got to get my permission first.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you don't, I've experienced accepting a friend request and then they immediately do that annoying ass hand first. Hi. And I'll be like, I'm not, if I respond, then they're going to really want to carry a conversation, but fuck it. Hi. And then next thing you know, you go, I'm like, no, what you doing? What, you didn't even ask me if it was okay. Like, ask first. Can I call you? I'm going to tell you no, but can I call you? No. Okay. You can chat. Let's start with a chat. Let's start with a conversation first. But that's annoying.
Very good. Have you experienced that, Mo?
Oh, yeah, and I don't answer, and then I block them.
Me too. That's immediately. Even with FaceTime, and I think FaceTime or audio, I'm not sorry, but the one where you can visually see the person, is that audio? Yeah.
FaceTime.
So, FaceTime.
Yeah.
Okay. So with FaceTime, I think that should be something that you get permission for. Mm-hmm. I might not be ready to receive a FaceTime at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, for whatever time it is. I think it's more appropriate, fellas, that you get permission. Say, would it be okay for me to FaceTime you? And I have had some gentlemen that do it that way, and I think that's much more appropriate. That gives you an opportunity to, whether or not you're ready to receive something like that. How do you feel about FaceTimes coming through? Do you FaceTime?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because with some people, that's their way of connecting with you, and they want to make sure you're not quote unquote catfish. And some people just you tend to be more interactive when you're looking at each other and you're talking versus just like the texting, or sometimes just having a regular audio conversation. Can't believe that's what we're calling it these days. It's weird.
Right.
But regular audio conversation.
Right.
So I don't have a problem with it, depending on the individual. Mm-hmm. Like not everybody gets that kind of access, but for the most part, yeah, I'm comfortable with FaceTiming.
Okay.
I've never FaceTime. Mm-hmm. I will not FaceTime.
She has Android though.
Oh.
But I have access to be able to FaceTime.
Excuse
they have
me,
other apps that can FaceTime.
All right. Okay.
iPhone. No,
they get sensitive.
I know. Android people be.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
We have never had a conversation to see if you can see my face.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to see my face, I have multiple pictures on my social media platforms that are current. No, I don't know you. You don't get to FaceTime me. Period.
Right. And then you have the unwanted or unrequested pictures of private areas, such as penises. Have you ever received an unrequested penis pic? Who does that? And then some of the ones that I have received have come over, I guess they hadn't prepared. So they're ashy, or they are, maybe they're scarred or not very pleasant to look at. I think, to me, that is a major turnoff. Now, if we've gotten really friendly and we've gone out, well,
I'm just trying to get some clarity. Go ahead.
Maybe because sometimes, like, maybe if you have become chummy with one another and you guys are starting to, maybe you've been on a couple of dates or whatever, and you say, maybe you want to, like, see.
Don't clean it up now.
I mean, like, you know, sometimes you have, like, maybe you guys are really far away from each other and you're not going to see each other for another 3-4 weeks, and you just somehow you have like a little sexual conversation over the phone. That might be, maybe, I'm not saying it is, but it might be appropriate at that time.
So you're saying this is somebody that you know?
Actually, after somebody you know, not the
newbies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So have you ever got one that just come over like that, like just bam, dick?
Yeah, I have. And I'm like, what you want me to do with this?
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this picture? I mean, I can put it on my page, but what do you want me to do? Like, I didn't ask for this. Let me ask first. Can I ask before you send it? And is this is all you have to offer is your dick? Mm-hmm. Because if it is, then it's sad. Like, what else can I know about you besides your dick? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know.
Do you check them immediately? Like, do you call them out on it immediately? Yeah.
I do, because if I didn't ask for it and you just sending that to me, that tells me a lot about who you are up front. Right. And I'm turned off. Like, exactly. But I'm not going to lie. I've seen some real beautiful ones where I'm like,
Lord Jesus, I'm having a hot flash.
Shit. You got to be better than that, brother. Be better than that. Come on, move differently.
Right? But yes, there have been there are definitely some nice ones, but I think that coming off with it off top is just not good.
You have more than that. Yeah, absolutely.
I have been on Facebook for 12 years. I get a dick pic every other month.
Damn.
White, black, Puerto Rican, everybody just a freaking.
Yeah.
You know? But a couple of weeks ago, I actually got a video.
Yeah, I've got those too, where they in action.
He got me too, because he said, "Love BGP broadcast." So I'm reading it.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm like, oh. And he says, "You guys really be dropping jewels, and all the ladies are beautiful." And I'm like, oh. So his next one was, "What do you think about this?" So it was a video, but it just was the clear side. So when I pushed it, he was jacking off.
See?
I seen the head, the front, the back, the side to side, and then he panned it up to his face.
No.
And let it sit there for a minute.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, okay. I went on my page. I said EP. Now, I'd be wrong.
Okay.
See, when you send me any kind of information, I go to your page, to your profile page. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're trying to hit on me. I go and check out your page. Mm-hmm. So I went to his page, and he's married. So I went to my page, and his initials, EP. Now, I'd be wrong if our friend requests your wife. And then forwarded this video. And you can't deny that it's not you.
Because you showed your face, dummies.
Your freaking face, dummies. Oh, my God. My thing is, how do I even know this is yours?
Because you didn't see it at the same time.
How do you know what size, girth, width that I like? Mm-hmm. How do you know that you're not going to be embarrassed? Who does this type of stuff? But see, my thing is, men do what has been successful for them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because when I first was on Facebook and I was complaining about it, some of the females would say, "Send it to me. Oh, send it to me. Send it to me." You know, so
right.
Yeah, it's all about, they're used to doing it, and it's a lot of lonely people at nighttime, and this is how they introduce themselves. Like Neisha said, well, okay, now what?
Exactly. What else do you have to
What
offer?
else you got?
Right.
You gotta know your audience too. I mean,
your audience.
If you a freak, you gotta know that person's a freak. You
Get
don't
in the
know.
freaky,
You don't know that yet.
Video, group, huh?
There's a group for everything on
Right.
Facebook, so you could go
Group.
right to that group and be like, "Y'all, look at this." Like you gotta know your audience. You know.
And for me, I don't think that they know I'm a 61-year-old woman.
They don't.
Because these are young
you don't
boys.
look. Yeah.
My son's age.
Right.
And I think I did put one young man on blast. He was like, sorry, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
Then I became ma'am. First I was this sexy mama, right? So, yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it is. And you have to be privy to all these emoji meanings and these little codes like the WYD. Now, that's one of the things that irritates the heck out of me when somebody say, just all of a sudden, boom, WYD. What are you doing? Well, nothing. WYD. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on. And then, like with the emojis, like if they're not even sending their dick pics, but then they start sending stuff like the eggplant with the water bursting. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on. We have, this is the first time you talking to me and you already send me an eggplant and a water bursting. Like, you want to get down. So we have to be privy to all of that stuff. And I didn't know some of it. I had to Google, what does this mean? You know? So, be aware of what those things mean. And I think the most appropriate thing for us as women to do when we get those things that we feel uncomfortable with or we don't like it is to check that person immediately. And then if it like Mona said, block them, end it, just be done. Another thing in doing that, when we talk about the creepy shit that comes across, we want to block immediately, let people know, right? Immediately. And with those unrequested dick pics, I wonder, do they ever realize, like you said, that some people sharing with their friend, and now your penis is all over social media. And it's vice versa. It goes both ways. You may be talking to a dude that you thought you trusted, and all of a sudden you're showing him a nipple or anything. You know what I mean? That stuff, once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
So our young girls, we need to be aware that once you hit send, it's going all over the place. So what do you do, and do you monitor, I know you have a young daughter, do you monitor the stuff that she does on social media?
Absolutely. Like, we have discussions, but I mean, unless she does a 180 once she hits high school right now, she's still on the nerd side, which I love. Okay, right, like, right. I mean, she gets more excited watching anime and doing anime videos, on YouTube, right? As opposed to like being on, like, she has an IG account that she hasn't been on in like a year. Oh, okay. It's just sitting there, She has, and now she's starting to get active on there because she just made the dance team, and so they have an IG account, right? Right. But for the most part, her excitement is anime. Thank goodness, but. If that changes once she hits high school, then yeah, I definitely probably look into it. But for now, she's safe. Good.
I don't like the men that come into your inbox, and I've been requested to be a Facebook wifey.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
what is that? What do you get for that? Like, what's that include?
What does that consist of? Just being nice to me. No. Yeah. And see, I'm not a big texter. Hi, how you doing? Fine, have a good day.
Exactly.
That's it. I'm not doing those long paragraphs. So you're really wasting your time in my inbox. And I don't believe in long distance relationships. So I don't believe in long distance texting. You will really be mad at me because I'm not going to respond. I have men that have been sending me love letters for 10 years. I have men that send me songs every day. I never freaking respond, and they keep on doing it. Dude, enough's enough. You're buggable. I don't know you. I'm not trying to get to know you. You live in somewhere that I'm never going to visit. Knock it off. But a man that comes in and it's like, hello. I speak to everybody that comes into my inbox. I really do. I'll say hello, how you doing? I'll tell them I'm at work, have a good day, talk to you soon. But some are like, what size do you wear and all that. Come on, dude. No, very inappropriate.
Have you gotten those ones that claim they're sugar daddies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never wanted to really, I just am curious. Are they for real? Have anybody really? They are for real.
I seen one the other day, somebody inboxed them and said, I just like women with saggy breasts.
Hello.
For, friend request me, inbox me.
Right.
It's all kind of freaks out here in this world.
There are.
I get the ones that say they're from Africa. I get a lot of Africans.
Ooh.
And they're like, if you send me $10, I could turn it to $100 and, send me $1 and I can get my citizenship. It's all kind of scamming going on.
Right.
The ones that want to do a logo and most of the time, what you can't say to me personally, because you can put a post on my page, I'm going to approve it first.
Right.
If you can't say it there, then you up to no good in the first place.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
If I really want to talk to you, I'll put my number in there. I'll send you my number. I don't have time to type. No.
So you better than me, because if I want to talk to you and I'm meeting you through social media, you're not getting my number. We can chat, on IG or Facebook. We can chat that way. And if you want to FaceTime that way, we can do it that way to see if you're real. And that's only if I'm interested. But I don't really care to meet people online. I'd rather meet you in reality, the real world. But I've had those. I've had both older men shoot their shot and younger men shoot their shot. I've had the so-called sugar daddies. Give me your cash app.
Right, exactly. Right.
I'm just like, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I know there's scams out there. No, I'm good. But yeah, it's some weird people. But have either one of you ever had the the inmates shoot they shot at you?
Yeah, I mean, they got their whole world right there on. I mean, you can see them doing their exercise in the morning. They making their spreads. I mean, it's like, I got at least 4 from my neighborhood and probably 2 from someplace else. But yeah, they're on there too.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes, in all fairness, once you weed through the creepy ones, I have some friends that I've had on Facebook since Facebook began that I've never seen. There are some in Atlanta, some in other parts of the world, but that we're real cool. So there's some decent ones out there that you meet that have decent manners and are appropriate when they come off at you. But usually my that go-to thing is good morning, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the other one is the hey queen.
Grand rising.
That's the biggest
queen.
thing. Yeah.
Hotep, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just say hello.
Grand
Just
rising.
say good morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Right?
I'd rather talk to you on the phone because I can hang up on you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I can block your number. I'm not going to do all that damn texting. No. So. Yeah. And I can gauge if you're genuine or not via something that you put on paper.
Yes.
So,
True.
Yes.
True.
I don't have a problem giving out my phone number because I don't have to answer.
True. That's true.
Your name could
That's
be
why that little red thing is there too.
No, but your name becomes don't answer.
Oh, okay.
You can forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, any closing remarks that you would like to say in regards to DMing? Any suggestions to our fellow gentlemen out there that may help them if they're trying to get at either of you or any woman for that?
Just know your audience. No. I would say study that person if you're really if you're interested in shooting your shot, see how they move. You could start with a, good morning or good evening or whatever. I was on your profile or I saw this comment that you made and it got my attention and I just would like to get to know you a little better. Something like that would be more easily to receive as opposed to look at this video. Yeah. Look at my dick.
Yeah, right.
Send me a picture, which I hate. All those different things. Start off that way. Do not call through the messenger.
Please don't.
Because that's an automatic turn off and I'm now annoyed with you. But then again, I gotta be honest because what if the person that's doing this you're attracted to? Do you still feel that way? Because I think sometimes we have a little bit of biasness where it's like, if that person that we're attracted to do it, we might give them a pass, no?
I think that's where that communication comes in, where you just let them know, hey, I think you are so cool, but don't do that. You know, if you want to talk, by then, I think if you guys are both feeling each other, you've probably exchanged real phone numbers by now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And then you can communicate better that way. And I think that's like off top. You need to let people know, like, I don't really care I don't like FaceTiming. or I don't like whatever it is. I think we get so caught up in worrying about hurting people's feelings sometimes that we allow stuff that we would normally not allow. And that's where I think we go wrong in the beginning. If you start allowing stuff, whatever you start off, you're going to have to continue. You know what I mean? So it's just important to just let people know from the beginning, like, this is not cool. I don't like it. It makes me feel some kind of way. It triggers my PTSD. I want to kill you, whatever.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, you stalking me. Are you at my door? It could get really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my final thought.
Okay.
Here's the one DM that I cannot stand, and I really appreciate if everybody would stop doing it, men and women. Share this video before Facebook takes it down.
Yeah, that's
and like
annoying.
I said, I'll go to your page. If you haven't shared it,
I'm not sharing it.
Exactly.
You want me to go to Facebook jail because
Right.
you know Ms.Lishey, she about it. She ain't go ahead. No, I'm not going to do that. So don't do that.
Right.
Like I said, I'll talk to anybody over the phone. Like I said, I can hang up on you, but please don't just start.
They finna come for you.
Coming in my inbox, and if I do give you my number, don't overuse it because I do cuss too, so I will cuss your ass out.
Right.
Depending on the day, what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. Inappropriate is a dick pic. I don't want to see any of your body parts. I don't want to see you butt naked, because if we did decide to get something cracking, I don't want to see your profile picture where you got your shirt off and you're naked and all that stuff. So just depending on what day it is and what mood I'm in. But here's the thing. If I say I'm at work, don't keep texting.
Thank you.
If I say I'm busy, don't keep asking me questions. That's rude. Some of you are just straight out rude. Don't be rude. Shoot your shot. I love when men shoot their shot. You know, you never know what you might get. That's all I got.
Yeah, I think the same manners apply in real life as they do on DMs. You know what's respectful. Like Miss Mona just said, if you are sitting up there talking about, they're letting you know, look, I'm busy. Okay, well, I'll get at you later. You don't have to say I'll get at you later, queen. I'll get at you later, and be done with it. I think as adults, especially those of us are kind of up in age, we appreciate those nice, sweet compliments and things of that nature. But dick pics, all of that, maybe at some point it's appropriate, but early in the beginning it is not. And that concludes our talk about DMing. Remember to subscribe, to share, and comment, and always hit the little bell so every time that we come on, you can be notified to watch our episodes. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies, for being a part. Have a great day.
BGP, we out.
Bye.